In a world where my microphone doesn't sound like it comes from the Stone Age, there is a robot. And the robot does stuff. Maybe, hopefully. Probably not. We're not going to say that. Okay, welcome back, guys, to Mighty T Vlogs. It's your boy, Jack Schaefer. Yeah, this is Jack Schaefer recording this video. It's just the microphone quality is just so bad that it sounds like me. Yeah. Okay, so this is an update for the 25th of September. It was a Tuesday practice, 6:30 to 8:30. Overall, practice went a little bit slow for us. Build practices we seem to be more productive during build practices because I can prepare more stuff. Than electrical practices because electrical practices when we like install electronics and stuff like that. Because in electrical practices, you have to do a lot more intelligence things than you have to do in build practices. Like build practices, take this, drill the hole. Or take this, screw the hole. But electrical, you gotta kind of figure out and finesse stuff and have a little bit more knowledge. Okay, so let's take a look at some of the photos that we have. So I think the biggest thing we did is we installed the electronics panel. I pocketed the whole electronics panel. It's pocketed as much as it can be without completely destroying um the structural integrity of it. You can see it right there. I think it's like 50% of the weight, maybe more. It looks like more, but I'm not sure. But yeah, it's still decently sturdy. We did have a little bit problems installing it because the electronics panel shifted. Well, it shifted as in we didn't install it in the exact place. So it hit this a little bit, so we drilled out we dremeled out a small piece in the polycarbonate, and now it fits. Um, yeah, it looks pretty good right now. Um, the pneumatic stuff, we cleaned that up a lot. Um, yet, why is this? Okay. Much of we have a good picture of that, but n all the pneumatic stuff is like actually fits now. It wasn't that hard. To be honest, the biggest problem with the pneumatic stuff is that some of the tubes are too long, and that was about it. We just moved the tubes, we put some tape on a solenoid, and that's about it. He's just dremeling the polycarbonate piece. That's actually a big piece. I thought we did a small piece. Whatever. Um, and then we used rivets to put on the battery panel. We didn't put a battery in there yet. We probably should have done that. Well, we put it in this thing when it was off the robot and it fit. So hopefully when it's on the robot, it will also fit. Hopefully, though. Let's see, what else do we do? Do we have any good pictures of this? A pulley support system. Here it is. So you can actually see that these are the old pulleys, and then I put a huge 3D printed piece over the entire thing, and then put a plasma cut piece over the entire thing. And the next practice, we're gonna put bolts through all of these to help secure it even more. We did this on both sides, so now it should be pretty indestructible, but don't take my word on that. Yeah, here's another good picture of it. It looks pretty clean too, I think. Maybe. I'm not sure. Need your opinions about that. Um, what else did we do? We basically did a lot of the electronic stuff. We wired up all the drivetrain motors, I think. We wired up the arm motors. I think we had to change one of the motors because we messed up on the connectors right here. The back were not correct. So I think Mark Brubaker got that working. Hey, you can actually see him doing it right here. Um, we continue to test the lift, and it continues to look decently good. Um, but yeah, it's a lot of it is just wiring and getting that done. So I think next practice, my phone is going off. I think that next practice we can get all the electronics done. So then we can we can get programming done in a timely fashion so we can have the robot on the field and then figure out where everything breaks and then replace everything with non-breaking things. Um, but yeah, overall I think that is it's we are behind as always, but it's robotics when you're not behind. If you're not behind, you're not doing a good enough job. I'm not sure how many practices we have left though. I think we have like 2 weeks left for NTX, maybe a little bit less than that. Um, oh, limit switch. We tried to install the limit switch, but they put it on backwards, so we have to redo it. Um, they flipped this. This was on this side, so the limit switch doesn't actually mount. Um, but yeah, we just gotta do the wiring, and it's a pain. And I'm not an expert in wiring, but I am an expert in other things, so I try to let other people do wiring that know it a little bit better. Okay, next practice we're gonna be wiring the robot. We are gonna be um, probably doing something to make this battery mount a little bit better because Liev said he didn't want to have to take out 2 bolts to put the battery in. He said it's too many. So I'll try to have, instead of 2 bolts, we have one Velcro strap. Um, yeah, that's it. I don't know what else we have. We just look through the pictures one more time. I know we had something else. We were doing a lot. Um, maybe not. Okay. Oh, yeah, we also decided about how we're gonna do the our what is it called? Energy chain. No, chain rack or whatever. So we're putting before we thought we were gonna do a cable chain. That's what it's called. But I think that we decided that it's gonna be too complicated, not really worth it. So instead, we're probably just gonna have um, whatever this stuff is called. I don't know what that stuff is called, but it goes over cables, and we just have that attached to right here on one side, and on the other side it is attached like maybe to the back of this or to right here, and that has all the cables in it for these motors, so I can go all the way over there and all the way over there and do stuff like that. So hopefully that shouldn't take too long. I think we made the cable for this super, super long. We can probably cut it down to make it easier. Why does our wheels have blue stuff? Oh, here's another thing. For some reason the whole robot was wet. Um, like we could visibly see that our bearings had rusted a little bit. And that the rope that we had on the robot was moist. So if anybody knows why the robot is wet, please share that because I don't, it's not a water game yet. That's next year. But yeah, okay. That's it. Please post questions. Goodbye.